we had to throw it out and surrender it.
Is that supposed to be Will Smith, Genie?
Now, if you don't want to watch TV, don't worry. They have games here. They have murder mysteries of whose blood is that on the curtain?
This is, without a doubt, the worst bread I've ever had. It tastes moldy. It tastes moldy.
If there's moonshine in that. What I'm about to show you in this video, you are not gonna believe actually happened. It's kind of everything that happened during our trip to California to cover Star Wars Celebration. First off, somebody tagged the table at Orlando International saying Blood Gang. I got on my flight, I was supposed to go into LAX, ended up in San Diego, had to take an Uber from San Diego to Anaheim, but my Uber driver really wanted me to point out these landmarks, said that they look like boobs, as my Uber driver for you. We had some very strange conversations that trip. But then I finally got to Anaheim, and you know the first thing we had to do? We had to go to In-N-Out Burger. We made it, In-N-Out, bathroom, disgusting. I feel sorry for whatever employee has to deal with that monstrosity. That was Mount Poop Everest in there. Somebody was carving words into the urinal. Don't you have anything better to do with your life? But we're here. Yeah, In-N-Out Burger. Yeah, the one over by our hotel was not very good. We were walking back to the hotel. There were all these advertisements for Hoffy Premium Beef Franks, hashtag I love my Hoffy. Very eye-catching. IRL, oh yes, Hoffy Beef Franks. Let me know if you guys have ever eaten these hot dogs. But then it was time to go to our hotel. Let me tell you about our hotel. I've stayed at a lot of hotels. This might single-handedly be the worst hotel I think I have ever stayed at in my entire life. It was cheap though.
Now, have you ever seen those shots of like when like missiles fly into a building but they don't like explode? If you ever have like a spray paint can, like the red top, these things are just like sticking through the wall everywhere, just randomly. I don't know what this was supposed to be, but there's like exposed wires. I feel like that should be patched up. The sprinkler system is busting through the wall. We got another one right there.
Yeah, cover them up. There's a lot of artwork with nudity here for some reason. I don't know why.
Now when you get off the elevator, they have, I think somebody tried to make a little sea serpent and sunscreen. And over here they have very fresh orchids. See, the light is again, a wire sticking out. Over here, a lot of texture going on with the wallpaper. And I like that they have like this trim, and then the trim just goes to like right here and stops. Our glow stick illuminator next to our room has some cave drawings in it.
Sorry about my voice. This was filmed on like day 4 of Star Wars Celebration. I'd walked like 43 miles and talked for hours. So I'm a little like raspy and like run down while I was filming this video. I'm sorry.
This is always a good sign when you see this when you're walking to your room.
Now there's no like actual lights in here, like the desk lamp. This is our light for here. For shadow puppets, this room is great.
Alright, so we walk in, one of those is sticking out of the ceiling. Bathroom time. The outlet has seen better days. Now this is a very luxurious bathroom. They have a constantly running waterfall. Yeah, it just runs water. I love that there's just like paint still on here. Now I'm pretty sure that is mold. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's mold. You can see it down there, all over there. We got like the little Dianoga shower head. We got some bubbling on the wall. Bunch of rust on the door. The wall just has marks and like chunks missing out of it. And then we got the TV stand. We got some leftover maps, it looks like. The TV, let me tell you, the quality of the TV is straight like 2003. Oh, they're talking about a shooting that happened nearby. They do have coffee here. It's a Royal Cup coffee.
Now, if you don't want to watch TV, don't worry. They have games here. They have murder mysteries of whose blood is that on the curtain? I don't know how that got there. Did someone sneeze? Did it? I don't even want to know.
Now, instead of like hanging the frame, they just kind of like drilled through the top of it. The wall has seen better days. You scoot this back. This is what's going on down there.
There's no safe in this room, so my way of having a safe is I hide my camera gear and everything behind the curtain. So so no one sees it if they come in. Now these ones have black on them. I don't know why. They have done some patchwork. I think there used to be a sign there. Now I like for the elevator, it kind of gives you an arrow pointing down of where you're going to be going. Then all the floor numbers are printed out pieces of paper, just taped to the elevator. Now, how long does it take for the elevator to go like 3 levels?
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, if you're tired, about 2 hours. If you're in no rush, about a good 15-minute standby.
Why is that yellow? Is that pee or is that like spit? What's going on this elevator floor? What is that?
This elevator is the slowest elevator I've ever been on. Here we go. Now in the morning at the Twin Palms, they have a continental breakfast. Let's go review it. At breakfast, please note, food and drinks not allowed to take out, dine in only. We have some interesting sculptures going on. You have a little baby up there, and then it ends down here with another little baby. Now, and here is where the fine dining happens. They even have a nice little chandelier. Orange County has given this facility a pass. It inspected it. I've never been at a continental breakfast where they ask for tip, but I like that it's the sell-by date of today, so that I know today's the last day I can eat a buttered croissant. So they have those, and then some bread, and then I think there used to be muffins here, and there's one yogurt to fight over, but they do have some Nestle Coffee Mate, so I guess you can make your coffee, and then they have some orange juice right over here. Some cereal. You got Mission Tiger, Cheerios, Special K. Oh, the milk comes in these tubs. Do we risk it and try some cereal? I feel like I'm about to regret this. They have, I don't know what that is. It's like the most watery oatmeal I've ever seen. Now this is the cereal area, even though it's over there. But they also have, let me grab onto the handle here. They have egg here. Nothing says eggs like having a pond in the middle of them. And what do we think could be in this one? Oh, little weenies. I like over here. Yeah, so that's happening. That's a situation down here. I know I have pasty feet right now.
Man.
Are you ready for our buffet?
I'm so excited for this. This is actually what I've been looking forward to this entire trip. So this is gonna be great.
You didn't risk anything. You just got bread and a muffin. Oh.
Sandwich of champions. The breakfast of champions.
Where do you rate it on your breakfast bread sandwiches?
It is like, are we allowed to use negative integers? I'm sorry, Mom. This is, without a doubt, the worst bread I've ever. It tastes moldy. It tastes moldy. I feel like if I eat any of this, I won't be able to walk around today.
Just remember, you picked this one.
I did pick this one.
I like that. I feel like we're in like a dance studio with like the mirror right here, so we can look at ourselves while we eat this food.
I know this is the moment we're all waiting for. The little sausage. He's sweating. Not terrible, but it feels like a canned sausage. Let's try the egg. Oh, okay, I'm done with that. That's not egg. I don't know what that is. Let's try the Cheerios with a fork. They do taste a little stale. Took 3 nibbles. There's our continental breakfast.
Now they have a piano here. I've not yet heard anyone play it, but it says do not touch or play piano. I guess it's only for decoration. So when you walk in, this is what the lobby looks like. Harry, did you put your name in that? Now they do have some reading material. It's very up to date. December 27th, 2021. I wonder what's the pain behind his smile. Here they have some like giant woolly mammoth tusks for some reason. So at the Howard Johnson, you can do weddings, quinceañeras, special events, 50 to 550 capacity. So if you want to book this place, here's all the info. But Vision 2010 is going to be happening today from 3 to 8 in there. I have no idea what's in there, but it's just chunks of maybe dead bugs or poop. But Mickey is there. There's no place on earth like the happiest place on earth. If only Bob Chapek stayed here, he would know the quote for Disneyland. Security camera. They do have like an ATM here, and no, it's a nice ornate desk. Now they do offer a shuttle that takes you to Disneyland. It's a 50-50 if it shows up or not. They do have little animals. I think this is supposed to be a penguin. Over here, this kind of looks like Dwayne Johnson, just kind of a rock. I think this is supposed to be like a reindeer. Then we have a dog, maybe. Then there's like an elephant. And then we have a swan or a dodo bird. And then we have, it kind of looks like a crate dragon, but I think it's supposed to be a dolphin. Now, right next door is a Holiday Inn. When I got the address, I walked in here, I thought this is where we were staying. I was like, Jeremiah, where are you at? And he was like, I'm in the lobby. I was like, oh, we're in the wrong hotel. Oh, this couple just got married. I really want to know what the honeymoon suite looks like here. You're off to the pool now. This is where all the construction supplies sit. Interesting, like, bench. The pool is over here. Yeah, you know what? It's a nice looking little pool. You can lay out here in the sun. They have beach towels for you. That is a flattened cushion, but they're really into like gardening and like growing plants. They've been trying to grow a sunflower garden here at the pool. I don't think it's gonna happen. Like, here's the VIP cabana area. You know, you probably have to rent this out. I'm sure it costs a lot because, you know, caution for a good time in there. I have no idea what this is.
There's a no diving sign. It's supposed to be a chill.
There is a no diving sign. This was probably a hot tub. Let's read the safety information. No lifeguard on duty. Oh gosh, what are we gonna do? There's like a half a dozen naked women just surrounding the pool. Call 911 in an emergency. What is going on with this door down here? Oh my god. I'm scared to see what goes on in there. I'm sure Jigsaw has some people in there. So they have a bottle in there that expired in 2018. It expired. So this has been closed for a while, I think. I don't think that should be happening. This is the Holiday Inn's pool. And then ours. You know, we got the bigger pool here. Yeah, that's like a, would not want to be stepping in whatever that is. You have a nice little romantic gazebo sort of thing here for you honeymooners. Right outside the lobby, they have a nice peaceful little, it's supposed to be a water fountain. And they have yogurt here if you need any. Activa has good probiotics for you. Now they have a little welcome sign right here. It's carved into wood. It looks as if, you know, a princess was stuck in prison and they were carving into the wall. Welcome. Over here they have this little relaxation area. Some interesting artwork. There's just like this random sculpture of a dog with a kid reading a book. Then we have this fountain. This baby looks like he's checking his pulse. Then there's some fish shooting out water. Then we have another dog with a creepy kid. This looks like something that would be at like a cemetery. Look into his eyes. They have places for you to drop your cigarettes, some interesting plants. Yeah, and there's a kid trying to climb into a fish. They have a little bench, and right next to the little garden, they have a tire. Or no, oh no, that's the tree trunk. Now here they have the circle of life of plants. You have plants that are alive, plants that are dead, plants that have fallen very low in their life to the ground. And if you want some reading material, they have a lot of great letters that you can read. The city of Fullerton sent this here. Next to our hotel is a place called 2J's Sports Bar, and during the nighttime they have a sign that tells you to go across the street to nowhere instead of coming in. Shouldn't be going that way. Over there is just a happy jeweler.
Yeah, I'm just speechless. I'm kind of aware of what I got myself into. It was a cheap hotel, right? I can't afford, you know, to stay on Disney property where it's like $1,000 a night. Honestly, I didn't spend too much time in the hotel because we were out covering the convention and different things around the area, but I wouldn't suggest the hotel again. The whole lobby just kind of smelled like cat pee in a Chinese restaurant. It was just so dirty and grimy. It's just gross. It wouldn't be a place that I would like want to bring my family or like bring Allison. It's okay, like, you know, with your buddies, you just want to go on your Disney trip or something. Go to the hotel. It's super cheap. It is what it is. Now, I think my review will probably be a 1.5 out of 5. Maybe even 10. Everything about it was just kind of bad. There was like a shuttle. The shuttle like picked you up some of the times. Other times I got stranded. So Peter and Kitcher, thank you for helping drive me home some of those nights because the shuttle was some hot garbage later in the evening. Let me know down in the comments what you would rate this hotel and what are some of your like bad hotel experiences. I want to know. Let me know down in the comments. Now I might have had a terrible breakfast at the hotel, but I did not have a terrible breakfast in Anaheim. My buddy Jeremiah and his girlfriend Hannah wanted to show me a great place to eat, so we went to a place called Huckleberry's. I think it was at the Garden Walk or Garden View, right next to the Anaheim Convention Center.
All right, it's breakfast time here. Interesting artwork.
You have a rhino graffitied over, you have a chimpanzee. They tried to scrub that off, that didn't work too well. Some sketchy tiger. There's my boy, a gator. Allison would be freaking out if she saw those dogs right now. What the hell? There's like these more than just a painting, it's like real arms coming out. That's creepy. A lot of ring girl going on. So yeah, this is like an actual arm, which leads into the ring girl face and then a random door.
I feel like I could probably spend like the whole afternoon at this garden walk.
I've been told that this is one of the best restaurants, Huckleberry's, breakfast and lunch. It's open daily from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Oh wow, there's a gator up there. There's also like a man fishing. I guess he's fishing for the gator. They have this wonderful artwork over here. And then they have this massive gator above this table.
Here's the menu, Huckleberry breakfast. And this food looks good. We got beignets, chicken and waffles, for the chicken sandwich right there, fried green tomatoes, brought the cutlery. It says, who's your Huckleberry?
Who's your Huckleberry? She's my Huckleberry.
Wait, I don't, yeah, answer that question wrong there.
Well, right now she's bringing me the food, so I'm like, whatever right now, man. I need this in my body.
I've never had Huckleberry lemonade. It's what we got. There's like sugar on the rim. Sucker is huge. Do you see the size of my head? Do you see the size of the lemonade? Oh, hot diggity dog. That's amazing. If there's moonshine in that, oh, it's sweet and tart, but not overpowered by sugar or the fruit in there. That's a 10 out of 10.
It's a must.
This beignet looks like a softball. I've never had a beignet like this, but it comes with like a strawberry jam, a huckleberry jam, and a peach jam, I believe. I'm so excited. That is so thick, but doughy and airy. And we're not talking about Disneyland airy beignets. Those aren't beignets. This is amazing. Wow, the jams on the side, that has no right being that good. That is the ultimate guilty pleasure. There's like a vanilla, like icing cream in the center of all the jams and jellies. I can't like compare it to any other beignet because it just doesn't feel or taste like a beignet. It's just like this decadent, airy, fluffy fried dough with jams and jellies, and it's so good. I think it gets a 10 out of 10.
It's a must.
It's some of the best beignets I've ever had. All right, now it's time for entree time. So I got these stacked chicken and waffles, a sweet and savory taste explosion, 2 tenders, hand-breaded chicken breasts between our butter crisp waffles, topped with sriracha aioli, ranch, maple syrup, crisp bacon, green onion, and finished with a maple pecan butter. Cross-section looks amazing. Get a little bite of everything. The chicken's amazing. Wonderfully seasoned, tender and juicy, but also thin and crispy. Nice kind of like fluffy, airy waffle. Sriracha aioli gives it a little bit of kick, and then on the back end, everything, you get kind of this like aroma of pecan on your tongue. This is really good. I didn't think all these combinations were gonna work together, but let me finish it and then we'll do the final review. Okay, now let's talk about the chicken and waffle. It's an experience. Normally when you get things like that, your taste palate gets very bored. Every single bite was like a new journey through this southern cooking. The chicken tasted like it was brined and everything. Had a great seasoning to it. When you bit into the chicken, it almost tasted like if you get like a good crispy fried chicken skin. That's what that was like, but it was just bready. I don't know how they did that. I'll do like a 9.5 on the chicken and waffles. The ranch kind of threw me through a loop. Ranch on chicken and waffles. I could have done with a little less ranch. Now, I also ordered a side biscuit, right? This isn't a biscuit, this is a freaking island. Okay, again, there's our hand, there's the biscuit. What do I do? There's so much food going on. Here's what the cross section looks like for the biscuit. Let's see, where does this compare on the biscuit range? It's good, but it's nothing special. I think like a 7. Like my 7 is kind of like, it's good, but it's not bad, but it's not anything better than just good. How's the aftermath? Who's your Huckleberry now?
This is my Huckleberry right here.
This store, it's all like custom painted with K2SO and some stormtroopers with Lakers outfits on them. Just walked into this store. There's all these princesses. Kind of creepy. They're soulless in their eyes. And this isn't helping the sound of this. It sounds like a horror movie. Prince Charming's gonna come after you. Anna and Elsa. Is that supposed to be Will Smith, Genie? I am terrified. Oh my god. They have all these little hats. This is when you like what, squeeze the hand, right? The ears move. Yeah. Hello. They sell lipstick here and they also sell nail extensions. But over here they have some more of the Disney character costume. It's so creepy. It's supposed to be Woody back there. Spider-Man. What happened to your fingers, buddy? They have a giant Mushu costume you can get. How much is it? $250. That's honestly not bad. You can buy a bouquet of poo for Valentine's Day. Or they have like the little chocolate bouquets and princess bouquets. Bunch of tiaras. And look at all these like bedazzled figures. Look at this Stitch one down here. That's so cool. So the princesses, Hello Kitty, Tony Stark, Batman, and Cap. Ooh, look at this, like Jack and Sally. Now we're exiting out of the gift shop right now, and they have a Belle and the Beast right there. Oh, Mr. Beast, how you doing today?
All right, now what you're about to watch is the moment I kind of got in trouble with Disney security. We were trying to bring in a poster that they gave us at Star Wars Celebration at a Disney run panel, at the Disney Parks panel. We were just trying to go get something to eat in downtown Disney. This is what happened.
Alright, so sadly, I don't get to keep it.
We had to throw it out and surrender it. So Disney hands out a poster to us, and you are not allowed to bring it into downtown Disney. I understand they don't want stuff being brought in, posters of certain size. Disney literally gave it to me at a Disney convention. So I asked, what would I do if I was staying at the Disneyland Hotel or the Grand California? They said you would have to walk blocks all the way around so you could bring your poster in. I don't understand that. You know what? It is what it is. It's Disney's rules. Why would they give me a poster that I can't walk on a Disney property with at a Disney convention? Because a lot of people are staying here at the hotel, so they said all day they've been having to have people surrender their posters, and you just can't hide it. They said they will throw it away if they see you try to hide it, and there's no lockers or anywhere to put it at. So yeah.
Peter's talking to security, working his magic.
So we got our posters back, which is good. They said the only amount of poster that you can bring in is like the size of a standard piece of paper. So if you buy any art, if you buy any posters, you cannot bring it onto Disney property. Now Disney security, I said, okay, so what happens if I'm staying at Grand California, the Disneyland Hotel, right? Paradise Pier, right? You have to cut through downtown Disney. What they told me was that I would have to walk around the entire perimeter of downtown Disney and California Adventure to get into the hotel if I wanted to bring in any artwork or poster. Now, if you've ever been to Anaheim, it's not like the Orlando bubble, right? Where it's big, safe, happy place. When it gets dark, Anaheim is not really a safe place, and you do not want to be walking around those streets at night. Anaheim is not like a picture perfect place how Orlando is when you come visit here. D23 is coming up. I want you guys to know if you're staying on property at a Disneyland hotel where you're paying almost like $1,000 a night, you cannot bring in artwork or posters that you are getting from D23. It will not allow it through security. So you're gonna have to walk all the way around to bring it into the front of the hotel. You're just not allowed to walk through downtown Disney with anything larger than a piece of paper. But I did have a blast going to Disneyland. We still have some other vlogs still coming, man, from that trip. But on my flight home, I had a really cool plane. It was the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Disneyland plane. And there's like TIE fighters and little porgs on it.
Welcome aboard. The little porg right there. Oh my god, that's so cute.
I had a very long layover in Seattle. Seattle's one of my favorite airports now. Holy crap. Those bathrooms, the lighting is incredible. They have a little place so you can actually put your things above the toilet so you're not crammed in there like a sardine bumping into everything with your luggage. I love the design of everything. Let me show you the little vlog from our little layover. Alright, so I have 5 hours to kill here, so let's explore all of
Please stand clear.
Seattle International Airport. It's pretty great. Very clean. Lots of great artwork. Great lighting. They have like a transit system to get to the different gates and terminals. I didn't realize this place was this big. I haven't been to this airport in probably like 15 years.
eternity later.
That's right. We're finally back. We started traveling at 6 in the morning. It is now 12:30 at night. It's been a very, very long day. There's a baby on the plane next to me that screamed bloody murder for 5.5 hours.
And just like that, we made it home after a long, long travel trip. A lot of fun, made a lot of memories during that trip. When you guys are watching this, I will literally be on my flight to go to San Diego Comic-Con. I have bought a sketchy Airbnb. I have bought a ticket off the internet, which I hope is legit, and I booked a flight. So we're going to San Diego Comic-Con. There will be content. I hopefully we're able to get in to the convention, but you never know. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Join the family.
I love the family.
Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things sketchy around the country. All right, guys, I love you all. Please stay safe, and I'll see y'all very soon.
Right now she's bringing me the food, so.
It's just like a dead possum that's been there for like weeks, fully deflated.